Hey, what's up? I'm Kyle, and this is going to be a review of Digital Marketing Career Blueprint by Seth Hymes. Before I get into the review, I think it's important for you to expose yourself to all different business models before you settle on one course. So I'm going to expose you to one more way to make money online that I've been doing for the past 5 years, and then I'm going to get into my review of the Digital Marketing Career Blueprint. I'm going to give you a basic overview of what I do, but I do have a link in the description with a whole landing page with videos and content that breaks down what I do in more detail. I recommend you check that out if what I have to say piques your interest. So what I do is I build websites and rent them out to business owners for monthly recurring passive income. It's kind of like digital real estate because I get these sites up and I just make monthly recurring passive income from these sites. It's like collecting rent like a landlord. The way that works is I'll build a website for something like tree service in Orem, Utah, and I will get this website ranking on Google so that it shows up anytime somebody searches for tree services in Orem, Utah. We use a skill called SEO. You could Google it and see what it's all about, but it's basically a skill set to get sites ranking on Google. So once I get that website ranking, phone calls are going to start coming in through that site because I have a little tracking phone number that I've purchased for like $2.50 a month, and I could control where all those calls forward to. Phone calls start coming in through that phone number since it's showing up on page 1 of Google, and those people who are calling are people who are looking for tree services in Orem, Utah. So those phone calls are valuable to an actual tree service company in Orem. So what I do is I call up a tree service company in Orem and I offer them a free 7-day trial of all of these leads. They're not really going to say no to free leads from me or free phone calls from me. So they try it out. And during those 7 days, they usually make some money off me and they don't want it to stop. The second phone call I do is calling them up to see what they want to do to move forward. And we work out some sort of deal at like $1,000 a month or something, lock them in at $1,000 a month for them to keep getting the calls. And that's when this becomes completely passive because the website just sits there. The phone number auto forwards all the calls to my client. Everybody's happy because they're making a ton of money and they're happy with my service. And I'm happy because I'm making passive income because they're renting my website from me. That's a very brief overview. Check out the link in my description for a more thorough breakdown of how it works. But now onto the review of Digital Marketing Career Blueprint by Seth Hymes. So let's talk about Seth Hymes' course. It's called the Digital Marketing Career Blueprint, and it's basically a full training program designed to teach you legit job-ready skills in digital marketing. We're talking SEO, Google Ads, analytics, email marketing, Facebook ads, all the core stuff. Seth has been in the industry since 2010, and the guy actually knows what he's doing. He's run multi-million-dollar ad campaigns and worked with real clients, and now he teaches others how to get into the same field, even if you've got zero experience. The course has been around since 2016, and it's been featured in big platforms like NBC, Fox, and MarketWatch, with students landing jobs at places like Netflix and Mercedes-Benz. So what do you actually get with this course? It's a one-time payment of $797, or you can break it up into 3 payments of $297. And for that, you get lifetime access to 18 modules, 14 plus hours of video tutorials, resume templates, and a private forum, and twice a week coaching calls. He's got 2 coaches, Nick and Xavier, who run those calls and have serious experience in SEO and PPC. So if you want feedback or help, it's there. One of the standout features is the support system. Seth actually responds to questions in the forum, and the community itself is pretty active and encouraging. You also get access to a job network, including a 5-year-old forum thread with hundreds of student LinkedIn profiles. So it's great if you're just starting out and need to build connections. Now let's be real, the course isn't perfect. Some people have had trouble accessing the site depending on their browser or VPN setup, which can be frustrating. And a couple of reviews have mentioned the pacing is a bit slow at the start. Plus, there are no subtitles or downloadable audio versions, which could be a downside for some learners. And it's self-paced, so you've got to be disciplined. But the value for what you pay is actually solid. You're not just learning theory, the course focuses on helping you actually land a job. There's a full module just on resumes, interviews, and how to stand out when applying. And success stories from students like Christopher Ford and Javier Vessel are legit. These guys went from nothing to $68,000 jobs, and one of them is even working remotely for Home Depot now. Bottom line, if you're looking for a straightforward job-focused digital marketing course, this is one of the better ones out there, especially at this price point. It's not flashy, get-rich thing, it's a real career path with real training. Just make sure you're ready to show up and do the work. So that was my review of Digital Marketing Career Blueprint. Like I said before, I think the best business model out there is renting websites to business owners, so I recommend you check out the link in my description to learn more about it, because if it piques your interest, it might be the route you want to go. If not, not, no worries, move forward with the digital marketing career. It's basically digital marketing, but a lot more passive, less manual work involved. So check it out. Hope to see you in some thriving community in the future. Good luck.